Today in this lesson 9.1 polar coordinates, we will study how to graph the points on the polar grid. Now, you can see a polar grid in which you can see very small circles, right? So these circles are actually the distance from the pole, and they are referred to r. So this is the first circle, so it means you can say that r equals to 1. Here circle is second circle, r equal to 2. Here the third circle, r equals to 3. Fourth circle, r equal to 4, and so on. Now the case 1 says that just sketch a graph of r and theta. So let's suppose I have the 1, okay, r is 1 and the theta is 60 degree. So how will I sketch the graph? Okay, you can see and on the top that the degrees are given, okay, for your easiness, and similarly their measure in the radians is also given. And 45 degree means pi over 4. And if you remember that how to change the degree into radian, it means that multiply by pi over 180. So you will get 1 over 4 pi. Similarly, if you have the radian, so let's suppose pi over 3 is written and you want to change it into degree. So multiply by 180 over pi, and this will give you 60 degrees. So this is how we convert the degrees into radian and radian into degrees. But for your easiness, I have already converted them, and in front of you there is a polar grid which represents the r and the theta. So the small circles are the r. So this first circle is r equal to 1, second circle r equal to, and so on. And over here you can see the thetas in the degrees and in radian measures are given to you. So as I mentioned, first of all, before doing this one, as we were doing, so just make it 1 and 60 degree. Sketch the graph of 1 and 60 degree. So it means that the r is 1. Okay, so and theta is 60 degree. First of all, try to find out where is 60 degree. So you can see 60 degree is here. And where is our first r, yani r equals to 1, 1 means first circle. So first circle after the pole, the first circle is here, and this line referred to the 60 degree. So just make a point like this. Just make a point on the 60 degree. Okay, on a 60 degree. So this is the point which you required. It is equals to r equals to 1 and the theta is 60 degree. Now here the question is 1 and 120 degrees. Somewhere some people have make it like that also. Okay, somewhere you can find the diagram like this also. But as they are saying, only graph the point, so you just show the point and that's all. Okay, now the second is 1 and 120 degrees. So now where is 120 degree? Over here. The arrow shows the 120 degree. And r is 1. So on the first circle measure. Okay, so this is the first circle which shows the 120 degrees. So this is 120 degree. So this is our point. Okay, you can write it, you can make it like also like this, no problem. And in that case you can show the angle like this also, no problem. But even if you are not doing, just show the point. So the point is most important thing. Three and 5 pi by 6. Now here on the unit circle, on the circle, you have the measure 5 pi by 6 means 150 degree. So over here 3 means that r equals to 3. It means the third circle from the pole. So here is the 5 pi by 6 on this point, right? And the first circle, then you have second circle, and on the third circle you make the point P like this. That's all. Let's see the next question. Now 3 and pi by 6. Where is the pi by 6? You can see that the pi by 6 is not this one. Yes, this is the pi by 6. This arrow shows pi by 6 or 30 degree. 3 means 3 means the third circle, right? The third circle. So here is the first circle, then second circle, and then you have the third circle on pi by 6. Okay, so here is your point. As I told you that some people, they are making like that also. This is also correct, like this, okay. So this is also correct, or you can just show the point like this, also correct. Okay, now what will happen when the R is negative? Okay, this is the second case, that if R is negative, what you will do? The only thing is, if R is negative, for the answer you can just add 180 degree in the theta, and make sure that the theta is less than, yani the coming answer is less than 360. So it means that either the add 180 degree or subtract 180 degree based on the results, and the result must be less than 360 degree. So depending on the situation, either you add 180 or subtract 180. This is the one thing. But the other thing, I will show you how can you make it. So let's suppose it's 150 degrees. So only just show where is 150 degree. Okay, so where is 150 degree? Just make it. Okay, so where is 150 degree? Here. This arrow shows that this line shows you the 150 degree. Now R is 1.5. So ignore the negative, only find out R is 1.5. So if R is 1.5, so somewhere here the point is. Okay, somewhere here. So this will give you, this point gives you the result 1.5 and 150 degree. This is not negative. So for the negative, okay, so this you are making it from here. Now for the negative, you go on the opposite direction of this 1.5. Okay, so 1.5 is again on the same line here, and this is 1.5. So you will have negative 1.5 and 150 degree. Either you write like this. Okay, now let's see here. If I say that, I told you that whenever you have the negative R, you add 180 degree in the angle. So 150 plus 180 gives you 330 degrees, right? 330 degrees. Now check, look at this. You make a point over here, right? Here 1.5, 1.5, the straight line is here. So 1 and 1.5. This point you made it, right? This is your actual point. This one, the red one is your actual point, not the green one. Okay. So now look at this. What is this equals to? 330 degree. So 330 degree gives you the negative 1.5 or 150. How it comes like that? So look at this one. If you go like that, it will give you 150 degrees, right? And if you just, because it is minus r, so minus r means the opposite side of the actual positive r. Let's try this one. Negative 2 and 2 pi by 3. First of all, try to find out where is 2 pi by 3. So 2 pi by 3 is here. So find out, ignore the negative sign, 2 and 2 pi by 3. So first circle, second circle. So on the second circle, you have the 2 pi by 3. Okay, this one, this point. But this is not your answer. You have to go on the opposite direction of the straight line. So don't go on the other things. Okay, so this is the point. Okay, so here first, second, this is the point. Sorry, you have to go straight. You have to go straight, otherwise it will give you a wrong thing. Okay, so from the 92 here, so from the 92 here, so this is your point. See, the point should not be tilted. The point should be straight. So this will give you minus r, that is minus 2 and 2 pi by 3. Okay, now let's check we are correct or wrong. If it is in the degrees, you add or subtract 180 degree. If it is in the pi radians, then you add or subtract the pi. Depending on the answer must be less than 2 pi. Okay, so you will have 2 pi by 3 plus pi. If you make it 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 pi by 3, 3, 4, 5, 5 pi by 3. You will get 5 pi by 3. Now check, this line refers to 5 pi by 3. Yes, this line refers to the 5 pi by 3. It means your answer is correct. So rather than going on the other side, it has to be straight. But this point is not the answer. This is the answer. Next, negative 4 and pi. First of all, only find out the 4 and pi. Ignore the negative sign. Okay, so where is the pi? Here is the pi. On the fourth circle. So first circle, second circle, third circle and fourth circle. Okay, so this is your 4 and pi. So this is your 4 and pi. But you need negative 4 and pi. So you go on the opposite direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is your point which you required. That means negative. This red line shows this point. This is your negative 4 and pi. This is your desired answer. Now, let's see here. If you add the pi on this one, you will get 2 pi. So yes, when you come back after a whole circle, you get 360 degree, which means the 2 pi. So this is how we draw the graph when our r is negative. Let's try one more question, that is 330 degree. Now first of all, and the r is negative 2.5. Remember what I told you, that you have to add 180 degree, right, in the angle to get your final answer. Okay, let's check this one. So 330 plus 180, 480, 510, which is more than 360 degree. So I will not consider 180 degree as a positive sign. I will subtract it, means 330 minus 180, which gives me 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 5 and 150 degrees. So this should be my desired answer in the end. But I know that whenever r is negative and theta is positive, first of all, I ignore this negative sign and I find where is my 330 degree and I will just plot a point at 2.5. So 330 degree in this direction, in this one, okay, and 2.5 first circle, second circle, and it should be in between the second and the third circle. So it is 2.5. Okay, now this point is not my minus 2.5. Okay, so I will go opposite to this direction, right? I will go opposite to this direction and this one, and here 1, 2 and 2.5 is here. Okay, now my angle came as 150. Am I right or wrong? Let's check this one. This is 150 degree. It means my answer is correct. So I hope that you understood, and don't and mention that where is your desired answer, because here on the grid I'm making the two lines to show that how I started my work, but I have to show by writing the points that which one is my desired point. So it is minus 2.5 and 330 degree. Okay, next point, minus 4 and 210. So first of all, ignore this negative and sketch 4 and 210. So where is 210? 210 in the third coordinate over here. So on the fourth circle, first circle, second, third and fourth circle. So 4 and 210. Now just join it with the pole. Pole means the origin, the middle point. Okay. But this is not my desired answer, right? I need the -4. So the same line, but I will go on the opposite side. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is my actual answer. Okay, and here, so this line, right? 2 and here 2. Be careful because it has to be straight. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is the fourth circle, right? And this point is said to be -4 and 210. Now check, am I right or wrong? So I told you to add 180 degree, but the answer should not be bigger than 360. The answer is 390, which is not acceptable for me. So what I will do, I will subtract 180 degree to check if I am right or wrong. So 0, 8, 9, 10, 11 is 30. Okay, so 30 degree. Now check. The point is on 30 degree. Yes, it is. -4 is on the 30 degrees. Okay, now next case. Next case is r minus theta, means your r is positive. In the previous case, r was negative, theta was positive. But in this case, r is positive, whereas theta is negative. So I would suggest, rather than going anti-clockwise, to make the theta, I will go clockwise. If my theta is negative, I will go clockwise. Okay, I will read and I will go to the clockwise, in the clockwise direction, if it is easy for me. But if it is not easy for me, then the only thing is that in the negative theta, I will add 360 degree and make sure add 360 degree and make sure answer should be less than 360 degree. Okay, and go to the anti-clockwise direction, or just make the 360 degree, add it and solve it. Let's see here. -pi/3. -pi/3. Let's see here what is pi/3 means. Let's check this one. Okay, first I will show you. Pi/3 means 60 degree. Okay, so here it is my positive 90 degree, right? If I go in the anti-clockwise direction. But if I go in the clockwise direction, this is my 0. This is my -90 degree. This is my -180 degree. And this is my -270 degree. And then come back -360 degrees. First of all, in this direction I am going. Now pi/3 in the negative direction. So I am going in this direction and I will see that where in my fraction is divided by 3. So here it is the fraction divided by 12, divided by 6, divided by 4, and yes, I need divided by 3. So I will go over here and I will make the point on the first circle because r is 1. So r is 1, so this is my desired point, this one. This one is my desired point. That is 1 and -pi/3. Okay, this is my desired point. Now let's check if I am right or wrong. Okay, so I told you that add 360 or add 2 pi in it. Okay, add 2 pi in it, you will get 5 pi/3. Okay, you will get 5 pi/3. So is it 5 pi/3? Yes, it is 5 pi/3. So either go anti-clockwise direction, okay, by playing some tips, okay, by applying some tips, smart tricks, or you just add +2 pi and just see what our answer is, and that's all. Okay, let's see this one. -5 pi/6. First of all, -5 pi/6 means in degrees. Okay, let's check what does it means. Okay, -5 pi/6 yani 5 pi/6 in degrees means what? Okay, so you have 5 pi/6. Try to find out. Yes, here it means 150 degree, right? So first of all, find out here So it is 0 degree. Go in the clockwise direction, it is negative 90 degree. Then here it is minus 180 degree, and then we are minus 270 degree, and come back on the 0 position, minus 360 degree. So I'm going in the clockwise direction. Okay, now 5 pi by 6 means 150 degree, which means it is between negative 90 and negative 180, means over here. Now what is in the denominator? 6. So find out a term which has divided by 6. So here 7 pi by 6. The fraction is in the denominator. This is 6, this match. So now our R is 4. So on this line 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so this is our 4 and negative 5 pi by 6. Now if you have problem in doing this trick, what I told you, that in negative 5 pi by 6 in your theta, add 360 degree or 2 pi. Okay, 12 minus 5, 12 minus 5 is 7 pi by 6. So see, I was over here 7 pi by 6, and the fourth coordinate, fourth R is 4. Distance from the pole is 4. So this is our answer. Let's see here. Now this is easy because it's in degree. 4.5 and negative 210. Okay, negative 210, it means go in the clockwise direction. This is 0 degree. Here it is negative 90 degree. Okay, here it is negative 180 degree. Then you have negative 270 degree. Come back negative 360 degree. Now each this point, okay, this is 5, then 10, then 15, 20, 25, 30. So you have to know about your circle first, that at this, the distance from this 3, okay, this distance is equals to 15 from here to here. Okay, now here you have 210. 210 is between negative 80, 180 and 270. So negative 180 and you need 210. It means negative 180, negative 190, negative 200, and then here it is 210. Okay, now if you are confused what I told you, just add plus 360 degree. Yani 360 minus 210. So 0, 5 and 3 minus 2, 50 degrees. So see, 150 degree. And what is it? 4.5. So distance R is, see the circle, first circle, second circle, then you have the third circle, fourth circle, and 4.5 should be in between 4 and 5 circle. I will make like this. Use the ruler to make a straight line, and I will write here 4.5 negative 210. Okay, next question. If you are confused by doing this, so if the theta is negative, we have to add 360 degree. So 360 minus 225 gives us 5. So 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 minus 2, 135 degree. So where is 135 degree? So simple. Where is 135 degree? Is here. Okay. So is here, and 1.5, it means that from the center you have first circle, and then in the middle of the first and the second circle. This one. Just join it. So this is what? 1.5 and negative 225. Let's try one more. 6 and negative 350. I told you whenever the theta is negative, R is positive, add 360 degree into the angle. So 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 minus 1 is 4. So 45 degree. So where is 45 degree? Here. And R is 6, yani 6 circle. Okay, so first circle, second circle, third, fourth, fifth and sixth circle. And just add it with the pole. This is how we make make the graph in the polar plates. Okay, now the last case is when r is negative and theta is also negative. So the first thing is that make the r positive. Okay, first of all, consider the r positive and add 180 degrees in your theta, yani plus 180 degrees or plus pi in the theta. Okay, now if you get the angle, okay, get the angle as a positive angle, the answer must be positive. If the angle is positive, just that is your destination. If the angle is still negative, then again add 360 degree or 2 pi to make the angle positive. And that's all. Okay, consider the r as a positive thing and no need to do anything. So let's try here. Minus r minus theta. Okay. So how to do it? So first of all, let's see here negative pi by 4. Okay. So you have negative pi by 4. In this one, add pi. Yani add 180 degree. So negative pi by 4 plus pi, it will be 3 pi by 4. Now 3 pi by 4 is positive, right? So where is 3 pi by 4? Just try to find out where is 3 pi by 4 here. And where is negative 3? Negative 3 is on the same one. Okay, so on the 3 make it only. So 1, 2 and 3. This point, because we are calculating like this, okay, so this point is actually what is negative 3 and negative pi over 4. Now I want to know that am I right or wrong? Okay, am I right or wrong? So what do you do? Without these calculations, what do you do? First of all, sketch the graph of negative pi by 4. For negative pi by 4, what do? You go to clockwise direction, right? So where is in the denominator? It's 4, right? Pi by 4, so it is 0 degree. Pi by 4 means 45 degrees. So where is my pi by 4? So in the denominator, there should be 4. So over here, 7 pi by 4. Okay, on the third one. So it is 1, 2 and 3. Yes. And this is what? This is 3 and negative pi by 4. If I go opposite direction of the 3, it will give me negative 3, negative pi by 4. It means that this trick also works. So you can solve or you can draw in any case, in any way. Let's see this one. Okay, negative 4, negative 5 pi by 6. What I told you that whenever both are negative, in the theta, what do? You add the pi first if it is in radian measure. So 6 minus 5 gives us 1 over 6 pi or pi over 6. That's all. So where is, you have a positive answer, right? It's positive, so stop over here. Just make it, where is 1 pi over 6? Over here. And fourth circle, so you have first circle, second, third and fourth. So what do we have? We have minus 4 and minus 5 pi over 6. That's all. And just join it with the pole. Next question. Negative 1, negative 5 pi by 3. Whenever both the r and the theta are negative, you add pi in the theta. So negative 5 by 3 pi, okay, plus pi. Now let's see this one. So 5 pi by 3 plus pi gives us negative 2 pi by 3. Means that I don't want this negative sign. If my angle is again negative, I again add the 2 pi in it. Now 3 times 2, 6, 6 minus 2, 4 pi by 3. This is my answer. So where is my 4 pi by 3? Let's try to find out where is my 4 pi by 3. It's here on the first circle. So this is our first circle. So this point collectively is -1 and -5, -3, -20 is 270. So first of all, we will add 360 degrees in, 180 degrees in it. 180 degrees in it. Okay, so let's make it here 180 degrees in it. Okay, add it. So you will have 0. 7, 8 doesn't goes from the 7. So 17 minus 8 is 7, 8, 9, 90 degree. Right? But 90 degree is with the negative sign. So I don't want this negative 90 degree. I will just add 180 degrees in it. 360 degree in it. So I will add 360 degrees. So -90 plus 360 gives me positive 270 degrees. So where is 270 degrees? Over here. Over here. So this 270 and your R is 3. So 1, 2 and 3. So this gives us -3 and -270 degrees. This is how. So -2, -240. If our R is negative, what do you do? The first thing is that we add 180 degrees in it. So one is negative, one is positive. What you have to do, 0 minus 0, 0. 8 doesn't go from the 4, so carry 1. So 14 minus 8 gives us 60 degrees. But -200, so you will get -60 degree. I don't want the negative sign, so I will add 360 degrees in it. So -60 plus 360 gives us 300 degrees. So at 300 degrees, where is it? 300 degrees is here. I will, whatever the point at 2 means find the R2, 1 and 2. This point is known as -2, -240 degrees. Let's see if we could understand. The question says that there are 2 points, both are negative points. So R is negative and theta is also negative. So what I told you, whenever the theta and R both are negative, the first thing is that we will add the pi in it. Okay, so 4 minus 5, -1 over 4 pi. So in this case, again, when you have a negative angle, so again what you do, you add again the 2 pi in it. So 8 minus 1 gives us 7 pi by 4. So where is 7 pi by 4? 7 pi by 4. It is, let's check there, 7 pi by 4. Pi by 4. Okay, so you have to see that in the denominator 4. Okay, so now if you do not understand, change it into the degrees. For the degrees, what do? You multiply 180 by pi. So pi and pi cancel. So here we have 4 4s is 16 and 4 5s are 20. 45 times 7, it means 7 5s are 35, 7 4s are 28 to 9 30 31, 315 degrees. So where is 315 degrees? In the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, this is the only option which is in the fourth quadrant. So this is how I can find out my answer.